This is Vectis Radio, FM 104.6. It's Ian Mack in the hot seat, and I'm going to be joined by a number of our 4P students a little bit later on. I've been running Vectis Radio for 10 years now. It started out as a standalone radio station on the internet. Then in 2013, we piloted a training course, and over the years, we've helped 200 plus youngsters with additional needs. The 4Ps training scheme is based entirely on learning by doing, and I can literally see trainees grow in confidence as they master the skills needed to keep us on air.
This is One Touch. Here it is.
That was loser token. I hate that I love you.
The 4Ps are presenting, producing, podcasting, and then you promote it, and it's all in that order. This is your voice normally.
The 12-week scheme is gaining recognition, and we've picked up prizes at the National Community Radio Awards 2 years in a row now.
Now bringing you the 4Ps Saturday course for young people with disabilities or additional needs.
Hi, I'm Finn, and this is my mum, my little brother, and my cat Wigwam with 3 legs, and my dad is at work.
Before we got the opportunity to do the 4Ps project, Finley was getting a little bit insular, playing too many computer games.
Sally's concerns for Finn will strike a chord with most parents.
He's just about to move to high school, which he's a little bit nervous about, purely because he's worried about getting lost at the start and also about getting bullied where it's happened in the past. So we took the opportunity for Finn to do this, just to broaden his horizons.
Ready?
Yeah.
And also just to get him socialising with other people from different areas of life.
Now you're going to go and sit in the main seat. What we're going to do at some point is we're going to go live with the show. So I'm going to be the main presenter and you're going to be the co-host. The plan with Finn is to get him to interact by coming on a live radio show, and then we'll record something and podcast it. Your headphones?
Okay.
Plug those in here. That's it, right in. And if you're happy with that, headphones off. Now we're ready to go.
1, 2, 3, yay!
Hello, my name's Ophelia. This is my brother Jasper. These are my parents, and this is my dog Isla. I'd like to be a radio presenter in the future, so that's what I'm working on.
Ophelia and Jasper are twins, and Jasper says he was born 20 minutes before Ophelia, and it was the best 20 minutes of his life. Both have autism, which Mum Lisa says makes socialising a challenge for them.
Ophelia's autism affects her around a lot of sensory issues. Jasper is stereotypically autistic, and both of my children have found it very, very difficult to make relationships, which is part of the autism.
The twins have joined the 4P scheme and come in on Saturday mornings armed with scripts that they've written during the week.
Jasper, you've got your weekly news, which is just there.
Today's word of the week is schwa.
We both do different things on the show. He does his obscure word of the week, I do my weather report.
Today will be a largely dry day. There'll be some cloudy intervals with the odd shower.
Today, Ophelia's in for a big surprise.
We've got a plan for Ophelia to come and sit right here and learn the desk, so she controls the desk and takes full control of the radio station. Yes, there will be a challenge, but I just think that she is made for it.
When you stop feeling that's about the right distance, okay, so that's about right.
This coming Saturday, I will be doing a few live segments on the desk, and hopefully with some training, I will be able to do it independently.
Coming up now is Alex Cooper with No More Mr. Nice Guy.
Then Chuck Fader.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Many of them do have learning difficulties and everyday problems. There's one particular lady which always chokes me when I talk, because she's 23 now and she fell out of a window when she was 3 and she damaged her brain and she has speech difficulties. Hey! Hi. You're late, Hannah Banana Barker, aka Little Red Riding Hood. She is the most amazing person.
And whenever I hear her on the airwaves, it just makes me go like this.
Cool, soon.
All right, you take your coat off now. Make yourself at home.
Yeah.
And when we went FM back in 2017, everybody was saying, get a famous person to push the button when we go FM. And I said, I'm not going to, because I'm going to get Hannah to do it. She said, oh, I don't know, why do you want me to do it? And I said, I couldn't think of anybody else that would speak for Vectis Radio. It's all about giving people the opportunity, and this was just a magical thing.
On the project, I am more happy in myself, I'm more good and more confident.
Next up, we have a very special podcast by one of our 4Ps students. Finley Jones is going to chat to us about gaming.
My name is Finley, and today I'm going to be talking...
When I heard him on the radio today, I was really, really proud of him. It has given him a massive, massive boost in confidence.
All you need to do is just touch it up a smidgen.
Finn's really blossomed during his time with us.
A few weeks ago, my communication wasn't that good, but compared to now, my communication's way better, and it's just boosted my confidence too at the same time.
It is a game about building and surviving.
15 minutes to 1 now. Let's jump.
The 4-piece scheme's no flash in the pan. It's developed over time, and father and son double act, Chip and Spud, can vouch for its life-changing benefits.
It is Chip.
And Spud. So how are you doing, Chip, today?
I'm doing good.
Robert Chip Clark was one of the first people on the 4Ps back in 2014. Robert is now doing his own show on Vectis Radio. His dad sits the other side.
The international news, local news and weather.
It's made him so much more confident, he's so happy. And of course, if he's happy, then we're happy. And that has a knock-on effect on the whole family.
My confidence is sky high at the moment. I just want to be a headline act, doing my DJing. I want to be like the next Fatboy Slim.
The Chipster.
Your local news on Vectis.
You're listening to Vectis Radio FM 104.6 with me, Ophelia. Now this is how you get your local music in. It was quite nerve-wracking, really exciting. I could just feel myself a bit shaky, but I knew I could do it.
Ofcom recently gave Vectis Radio a stronger FM signal, which means most islanders can now tune in. So to celebrate, we took our show on the road, and it's the first live outside broadcast for our trainees. This is the final step of the journey that started at the Vectis Radio studio. I think they are going to nail it.
You're listening to Vectis Radio, broadcasting live from the Donkey Sanctuary. Usually I'm in the studio on a Saturday. I don't usually do anything like this.
The first time I heard my daughter and my son on the radio, I cried. To me, they were achieving something spectacular. They could believe they could achieve anything, and there wasn't this cloak of autism there on them.
I don't let autism hold me back from trying new things. I use that as my superpower.
Every child with autism should be able to access a programme like this. Vectis Radio is our saviour.
I set up Vectis Radio because I wanted to give young people a chance in radio, because everybody needs a shot of confidence. I started the 4Ps training scheme believing youngsters would benefit from learning new skills. 7 years on, I couldn't be more proud of its success.